Good morning, friend. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar. Today we will discuss about the environment management system. You know that environment is very important for us if you are doing the work in construction sector. Because of I am working with a construction organization. I am looking at environment health safety management system. So that today we will discuss about the environment management and system, because of that is very important for us, because we are living up on earth earth and we need to take environment, because if environment we cannot protect environment, then environment cannot protect with us. Because of I am we all are depend on environment. If you need to in your life, then you must be need water. If you need to water, then you must be save the tree. If you need to save the tree, then you must be save the earth. So that is all combinations related the environment. So we needs to be focused, because if you needs to take care of land, then we can grow the foods from land and earth. So that is, if earth is sustainable, then we can eat and we can rise the fruit and foods for human life. So that is very important to environment. Because of that is dependency, we all are depend environment. So government also make a strict safety rules. You know that NGT rules and environment protection rules. So there are ISO 40001 2015. So that is also o, monitoring the environment management system at workplace. So today we have discussed about the general topic elements which are required to protect environment and management system. First we have discussed about the environment policy. Because if you are working as a safety professional, then you must have to have one safety EHS policy, and another is environment policy is different, occupational health safety policy. But dedicated of environment policy should be must at your organization. If you are working in manufacturing process, there are very strict safety norms about the environment management system. If there are zero tolerance policy about the environment, because of that is a very large of amount there are polluted on our environment. So environment policy is very important for us if you are going to work in any manufacturing process and construction project. Environments, how to save, what is the your strategy about the environment, what is the environment aspect impact, how to control them. So that all are must be considered in your EHS environment policy with sign of or your managing director, so that can understood all junior staffs who are working in the your projects, and they are understood that commitment by the managing director. So that is impacting on impact on workplace, so that at improvements, and so that very helpful to improvement environment related issue at your workplace. Next is environment planning. Planning is very important. If you have a environment policy, then you must be plan what you have planned. Suppose that at you make a environment aspect impact, you must be some SOP related the environments, various environmental issue register. If you have, you know that if you are working in construction sector, there are lot internal and external issue related the environment. So that we must have to have one register for complaint. If anyone and can and complain, and you can write down on environment register, complaint register, and that should be improvement, and that should be resolved within 2-3 days. that is very importance of part of planning. List of legal and others requirement, whatever the legal requirement. Suppose that if you are working in sector construction sector, there are a lot of heavy equipments we are going to use. Suppose that diesel generators, so that is very highly noisy machines we are using to vibrators. You are using compressors, breakers, compressors machines, and RMC plants, that all are very large amount of noise and large amount of dust generations if you are going to use. So that must have to have environment as environment monitoring reports by the third party test reports. Suppose that if you are using DG, to then noise test report, air emissions test report, and surrounding the area whatever the particulars matters, suspended particulated matters are there, how much noise are there. So that all within the limit must have to have maintained at your workplace, because that is a legal requirement. So that calls legal and others requirements. Objective and targets, you should be must be monitor the objective target, because of that is very important. If you don't have objective, don't have target, then how can possible to reduce the environment aspect and impact and your organization. So must be reduce how to save the water, how to save the noise, how to save the electricity. So all are must be aware and maintain the and target the environment aspect impact at your workplace. Next we will discuss about the environmental management system program, how to programming, how to make a program. Suppose that you know that if you are if you are all, as you know, you are doing the world day environmental world day 5th June. So that can possibility to you should must be tree plantations as your project area, and others you can go forest area, and must be plantations, because of we are working in construction sector. Also always that is a part of impacting on environment. So you must be some plantations you should do in early basis. Next are implementations and operations. How to implementations and operations mean structures and responsibility. What you must be structures and responsibility must be given. All those peoples are working in your organizations. Everyone must be responsible about the environment management system. Suppose that peoples are involved to drinking water, how to save the drinking waters. You can put sensor systems null. You can put you must be have to have drinking water tank, and there are must be close and test reports, and each and every waste if you are doing the use of measures, quantity of measures or amounts of water, so then you must be water treatment plants, STP plants at your workplace. So that it should be minimize and reduce the water wastage. Because of if you are large amount of water wasting at your workplace, that is a depletion of naturals, because of that is resource of naturals. So that can and short times that is impact on the natural resources. So you must be aware, every workers and staff must be aware about the importance of environments. Secondly, training and awareness and competency. Training in each and if you are during the safety induction times, you must be aware all people explain and to environment what is the importance of environment, how to protect environment at your workplace. That is that must be all workers aware about the environment. So how to control the dust, how to control the wastage of water, how to control the electricity at your workplace, how to control the high noise, as what is the what is the safety measures at your workplace, how to waste management, how to food waste, how to do the food waste management system. So that is all are must be explained to the workers and communicate to the workers. Next is EHS management, EMS documentations. You know that approx 15 16 documentations are related the environment you must be maintain at your workplace. Suppose that objective, planning, environment aspect, impact, environment registered, environment mm, environment related requirements. Who what are the requirements in the Environment Protections Act, you must be aware. Documentations, control, operation controls, emergency preparedness and response. If because of that is also needs to be prepare plan if in case of any fire and other things, then you must be aware, and how to handle that situations, that all are must be aware in your workplace. So that is a general awareness for workers and how to management the environment, and checking the corrective actions, preventive actions. If persons are doing the some wrong, some the wrong way, then you must be aware them and take corrective actions on project. Sometimes people, if you are working in the residential area, that is very highly noise in night shift, so you can avoid them night work. Because of if you are continue doing the night work, then others people's committee members must have to complain and you can face the problem. So you must be care about the noise in nights, non-conformance, corrective actions, records, EHS. Or you must have to have one audit system every 3 months related the environment. What are the system gap analysis are there. Management review. Sometimes if you have every quarterly basis management review meetings, you can explain the whatever the gap in your project, and there must be explained to the all senior management, so that can think about the how to controls them. So that is a part of how to management of environment. So guys, that is a small topic for your awareness purpose. Thank you for watching my video.